Really? Hey, what's up? You remember me? Because I sure as heck fire remember you. Ned Ryerson. Hey, watch that first step. It's a doozy, baby. So anyway, I'm Frank the Dragon. So I've been, in isolation, recently, and, kind of growing my hair out, repelling society. You know, nobody wants to approach a guy that looks like this. A guy that looks like he just got out of prison, which, I put myself in my own isolation prison, you know? Yeah, I put myself in my own solitary confinement, which, I've been watching a lot of the old school Twilight Zone episodes. I don't really care about the new series. I don't really watch a lot of new TV, except for, like, House, which, that's not really new, but I can relate to that character House more than I can, than any other character in TV history, because I mean he's a misanthrope. Look it up. I kind of steer away from people. I'm not really a people person. I like to keep to myself, and I like to be left alone for the most part. There is family members. You can't really get around that, and you shouldn't really try to get around that, because your family is all you have. But as far as like speaking with friends and things like that, I cut myself off from doing that. It's something that was a choice that I made because, I don't know, the mental health issues are at an all-time high, and nobody really understand. And I'm getting really snippy with people too. Sometimes the anxiety really escalates, and it feels like I'm in a battle with myself. So then that means I want to push against somebody else. So it's not really healthy right now. So I figure, I'm going to dodge all that stuff instead. When there's a quiet before the storm, so let's just keep it quiet and just leave the storm out of the whole equation, you know what I mean? So I figured this could be kind of like a vlog / let's play type of thing, an experimental type of thing where we can just hang out. I don't have anything really exciting going on in my life right now anyways, so there's this puzzle game I've been playing right now called Baba Is You. Kind of sounds silly, but when you see it, you may just get addicted to it like I have. And if you do, it's it's on the Switch, and I think the portability of it would be really great. But for now, I'm playing on the PC, and let's just get right into it. This is one of those games that is a real time killer, and you can kind of hang out and kind of look at these puzzles and think, how in the hell did they even come up with this in the first place? But when you come up with a solution, it's really rewarding. So I'll see you in the lab, and let's go ahead and play this thing, all right? All right, here we are back in the lab. So let's just get right into the game. And this game is called Baba Is You. And I've been having a lot of fun with this one here. Let me make sure sound is rolling. Has a pretty interesting little soundtrack to it. I'm liking it a lot. I was gonna say my controller wasn't working now. Okay. So I've already started this year. I've got like 30 of the levels, I guess. That's the levels there. You get the special little flower things later on. You'll see that, but I guess we'll watch the intro just because I'm starting it with you here so you can see what's going on. I really enjoy the animation on this. It's pretty rad. It's got like that indie, if anybody knows Don Hertzfeldt, it's really cool stuff. My anus is bleeding. Things like Billy's Balloon, all that kind of stuff too. Alright, so the whole point is you're supposed to get to the flag, right? Okay, so rock is push, wall is stop, Baba is you. This is Baba, this is this little guy. Flag is win, and so you can push the rocks around. But so if you were to change any of these things, the flag is not win anymore, so you can't touch it. So you put it back the way it is. If I move this, then I can't move because I'm not, you know, I'm no longer Baba, so I have to undo. So you have to make sure. Actually, I didn't try this before in the intro area, so if I make the wall me, I can move the wall now and I win. Okay? So that's the kind of stuff we're working with here. That's the kind of craziness that we're working with here. Alright. So let's give the first one a go. Getting messages, of course. So wall is stop, right? So it's stopping me from going. I can't go through the wall yet. I move that out of the way, then that is no longer stopping me from getting through. So I move this over here. The undo function is really functional in this because you know, you can make a wrong step, and if you push stuff against the wall, you can't get it off the wall. So I mean, I don't know, we're having a lot of problems with ants right now, man. It's too crazy. It's like I really wish I could just destroy every ant that ever existed. And you know, you wake up in the morning, like I had a shirt hanging in my bathroom, and it's like covered in ants, and I put it on, and then I got ants biting me all over me. It's crazy. I really wish I could destroy every single ant that in existence. What are they even useful for? I'm sure they have some kind of use, but honestly, if I had a choice, I'd like use the Honey I Shrunk the Kids sort of array, and I'd enlarge them, and I'd murder them one by one in front of their families. I'd abort all their. I'd find the queen and abort her children in front of her. I know that's dark, but we have aisles in the grocery store that, you know, are specifically made for murdering these things. So I know that's dark, but Jesus, man, I'd make a conveyor belt that had a oh, and also you can make this rock as wind, by the way. A conveyor belt with, you know, they can tie their legs to it, strap all their legs to it so they can't move, and have them just murdered one by one via guillotine, just chopping heads off and right in front of each other. You know what I mean? That's how much I hate ants. I honestly do. I can't stand them. Okay, so you start off as the wall. Flag is stop. So wall is you. I think I'm supposed to make Baba as me. Well, he's not even here, huh? Baba's not even here right now. So what is win? Wall is win? If I make wall is win, does that make me win? No, you can't make win as you. We just make flag as win and make it easy on ourselves. And then any one of the flags can be activated. So yeah, I've been pretty addicted to this, and it's a pretty easy game to get addicted to. It's just one of those, like, I don't know where this came from, but these people are really smart. And it took me a while to figure out this one here, but there's a simple solution to this one. And so what is it? Oh, I see. I remember now. Okay. So, you know, the lava kills you right now. Okay? Because lava is hot. Yeah, I honestly just hate every single. I like watching insect documentaries, but when it comes to having an insect near me, I'd rather just like, oh man. It's just such a disgusting thing, man. There's like roaches and, you know, any kind of a insect creature, like don't come near me. They're all disgusting. Like little ladybugs, you know, those are kind of cool, right? Those are cute to hold in your hand. So on this one, you know, the wall doesn't do anything because there's no wall is stop that's stopping you. So, you know, if you push this over into this, then it, you know, you can't get it out of there, right? So you want to push it out. And I think you position these. Alright, let me get these out of the way for a second here. That way I want to get this out of here because we have an is that is with the Baba, right? So the flag doesn't get affected because the flag is not push. It has to have push behind it. Are you starting to understand what's going on here? But that is can be repurposed and used twice here, so boom. So a lot of these are, you know, seem simple now to me because I've already done them, but you know, wait till I get later on in the levels here. All right, this is a pretty cool one. It took me a little bit to figure this one out too, but the solution is pretty simple actually. We just got to get that skull out of the way. So skull is death. We'll see that, or defeat rather. And then I can undo there. So it just defeats me straight up. Boom. Really clever puzzle game here. So if you think about it, it's like this is basic logic puzzles. Almost like you can see the coding that is involved with them because, you know, when that skull is defeat, that means, you know, the you know, these are deactivated pretty much in the code. So I can just come in here and win. And that right there triggers when I touch that. That's a hitbox. Just like when you're in Mario and you get hit by a spike or by an enemy or something like that, that's a hitbox. So, you know, that death hitbox right there was turned off, or the defeat hitbox, if you understand what I mean. Because there's an invisible box that you can't see here that destroys you when you get hit by that skull. So this one right here, wall is stop, but not for long because we're gonna get rid of that one there. So that wall's not going anywhere. So you see here, rock is stop, so we can't get through the rocks. Well, let me just show you. And since these are behind this wall, you can't get to these. So all these right here, all these conditions are things that you can't really help. So you can't move anything around there. So what we're gonna have to do is make the wall, just like I did in the beginning. We have to make the wall into us again. And boom, the wall wins. We win. Because the wall is you. The wall is us. I think, oh, so we need 3 of those. That's those blossoms that you seen in the beginning of the game there. So we need 3 of those in order to get into that special one. But I'm blazing through this first, that first section there. And that's pretty cool because if you play this yourself in the beginning, I mean, it's gonna take you a while to get to that point. Alright, so the water is sink, so that means when I do that, that gets rid of that section right there, so it's just like in the beginning when that other water was around. Alright, so we're gonna make that so the water's not sink anymore. And we need, I believe it's gonna be the wall, and because we're gonna have to use this wall here again. It's easier for you to see it now because, you know, maybe because I'm doing it all right in front of your eyes. What are you guys doing for the summer? Is it in your area? Is it like crazy hot? It's over 100 degrees here most of the time when the sun's out, but you know, we got a lot of thunder and lightning going on. I'm surprised that when I started recording, actually, it was rumbling like seconds before. So now I can move the wall. Oh, I don't want to move. Wait. Oh, that's moving the whole thing with it. So we should really want to just touch that flag now. What happened to my wall? Oh, huh? I moved around there. Alright, so we want to do... Oh. What's happening? Okay, move the wall. Now, as soon as I push this wall down, it should be boom. Because you're destroying all those jellyfish with that. It's pretty cool that all the rules that they've set up with this. Oh, we did go see Toy Story 4, which you would think that they'd run out of ideas of things to do, but They just totally they haven't. They're just, every movie is just better and better. It's like, I don't understand how they keep doing it, but these guys are like the Disney magic. I think they've surpassed Disney with their magic, because this one right here felt like something else. It felt like, okay, it's telling me to update my virus protection, but can you, like, maybe you can go away for now? Yeah, so I mean, they've really done something different here. They turned Bo Peep into a character that is just, it's crazy what they've done with that character. I thought they were gonna do some kind of like SJW type of thing with her, but they totally turned that character around and made her a strong female character, and her and Woody have the whole love thing going on. So, not that, you know, all the Disney princesses need that, but I'm not going to go into all that stuff, but, you know, forget all the politics about it, but they just turned her into a totally different, awesome character, I mean, I won't spoil anything about the movie, but, like, it totally floored me, you know, how great they made these characters. So they're awesome, you know, nice, strong characters, all of them. You know, Woody and Buzz, their relationship, like, you know, they're real, but it's just it's an amazing dynamic that they put. That all the characters that they add, like, you instantly kind of fall in love with them too. There's this character, he's like a little daredevil dude. I forget his name now, jeez, but that character was instantly just like such a great character here. All right, so what I did here was, okay, so when the star was able to be pushed, I pushed it into the skull, and since it was coming in contact with the skull, when I put it as sync, that means it destroyed that skull. Alright, if you didn't understand what happened there. And then, so you put the and with this, that means I'm going to be the crab and Baba, which means I can go over here and I can touch the flag and win ski. Okay, so that took a little bit to understand as well. We'll do a couple more, or should I just finish out this section? I don't know. Depends on how long it takes to finish it out. Alright, so this one could be done in a couple ways. I'll show you actually both ways because I thought this was pretty cool. My ex-wife's kid figured this out. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do Kiki is push. So I want to push all these guys up in here. Kiki is the little pink guys. Kiki, do you love me? Is that where they got that from this? I don't think so. So then we can do oh, right. So we want to make Kiki is you now because Kiki's already touching that. Come on, Kiki. Let's do it. Show the nice people how you win. So you can do it that way, alright? But there's also another way which is like totally easier, but it just proves that, you know, you can do these puzzles sometimes in a couple different ways. But all we have to do is so love is win. So we can move this down right here. Boom. Oh, wait. Okay. And it moves away from you. See, they did that on purpose. So I don't have to make my next move. Moving that out of the way, that way it doesn't affect it. And boom, bam. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. Should I... We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Alright. This one right here. Flag is win. I don't remember what this was. Oh, you know what? I think it's just as easy as this. Some of them can be as easy as this. You're sitting here and you're like, what do I do? Baba is me, and I win. But sometimes they block you from doing that, though. And I think this, okay, this is an extra section. They do put the extra ones in here, which is cool. This is one of the ones I like. So I think after I finish these 2 extra sections, there's 2 of them, so they give you a puzzle that. So flag is win. Don't want to do that yet. Rockets push. So I want to do. I kind of wish I would have done this when it was fresh in my mind, but I know for a fact you got to push this over here, don't you? So flag is win, crab is defeat. Do I we want to push that over, that way we can have our flag as win. But now crab is defeat. Oh, I remember. Okay, so we definitely want to make rock as you. And I don't remember what we do kind of after that, though. Then we do Baba is you. Crap. I think we need this over there also. This could be a bad idea, I'm not sure. Oh, I think I'm supposed to push the rock all the way in there. And now we make rock as you. Oh. Push that over. Rock as you. And boom. Okay. Yeah, see, those are the ones that you have to think a little bit, and then they kind of like take this one, and it's sort of the same thing with a different spin. And I like that they did this right here because that's really cool. They kind of give you the same puzzle, but just in a little different way. One good thing about the summertime is that everything looks gorgeous outside, you know? Sitting under a huge tree. I should go actually sit under that tree, but I felt more comfortable to sit here and just relax. I think it's time to cut the grass, actually. Let's get that grass cut. I didn't have a lot of footage of that, so let's get back to the gameplay. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, we can push that in there, and then... Yes, sir. Okay, that's what... Okay, so you had to make the rock U. You just had to get past the crab. There wasn't 2 crabs there, so... Alright, you can see that there's the 2 extra ones. Those are pretty interesting to figure out. I think this one's an easy one, from what I remember. It's kind of the same idea. So if you were to do this one first before the extra one, you might have figured this out just by extending things and then swapping out. It's the same idea. When you first see it, you're like, what? What do I do over here? What's going on? Boom, easy. Easy peasy. It's one of those, I mean, it's still rewarding, but... Yeah, do we have just these, last ones here. Wall is stop. And then can we make just jelly win? Oh, wall is defeat. Okay. Oh, what? Wall is defeat. Wall is stop. Flag is win. Wall is stop. Jelly is stop. And also wall is defeat. Oh. Okay, I know what to do. Oh. Come on. So make the walls the jelly. Jelly is no longer stop. And I don't see a flag. So we can do this. Check. Boom bam, okay. Sometimes you just gotta use that noggin. Area's clear. Oh, we got our first little flower thing there. Okay. So that'd be a good place to stop it, the gameplay right there. That right there is Baba's U. I thought it was pretty rad, man. But hey, you know, maybe I'll see you next week. Maybe I won't. I have no idea. We'll find out. So let's see if we can keep this thing up. But for now, good afternoon, good evening, and buenas noches. We'll see you next time, folks.